Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and today I'm working on my mission inspiration for June. That was the list of prompts and color suggestions and word suggestions. In the list of words there was the word meditate, so I decided I would kind of do this as a Zen sort of thing, make it meditative or make it Zen-like. So that was my main inspiration for this, and so I've got some Zen sort of music going on, and the prompts I will tell you about as we go. The first one was add, it said fragments of paper or fabric, so I'm actually doing a full coverage with some cheesecloth, and we're just going to glue that down with some matte medium. So the next prompt was add texture, so going with the Zen sort of idea and meditation, I thought I would do some circles kind of like the style of a rock garden, though I don't put lines around them, but that was the reason I used my circle mask. And the next prompt was to cover with a layer of paint, so I picked a green that I thought was kind of like the green from the first page, but not as pastel. And I added some glazing fluid so that it would be a little bit thinner and just kind of lightly cover the page. So this next part cut out a little bit, but I just added the focal image. It was out of a travel brochure. I thought it worked well with the meditate and Zen kind of idea. And I glued it down with some matte gel. I probably should have used the lighter matte medium, but it worked. And I decided the figures needed some emphasis, but I didn't want to put dark around them, so I decided to outline them with the white gesso. And right here I'm covering up the area I forgot to cut out. would have been difficult to cut out, and I think painting it out kind of works since I put the white around. That was real easy to just add white in between. So I felt like the ground needed to be more integrated, so I'm just pulling out some Payne's Gray craft paint, and we're just going to put a little base on our rock steps. This next part was to add stamp script or hand journaling. So I have the stamp that says miracles. I think that kind of goes with the whole meditation. And I'm using a really old ink pad that's soft. So it put a shadow on my acrylic block. That doesn't show up, but neither does the stamp. So I make several attempts to get this to work, and you'll see how I solve the problem. The next prompt was to add strips of paper or washi tape, so I decided I would use that to adhere my script. And of course, it can't just go in one place. So at this point I was eager, thinking I was done, and I skipped to the last prompt, was to add a border of your choice, and I just went around the edges with my black Sharpie. Now we'll go back to prompt number 7, which was to make marks or add splatters. So I decided I would just add some white paint splatters to the page. So I'm not sure how much of the paint splatters you can see, but it worked for me. I hope you liked that. If you did like it, please hit like, feel free to share, comment, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.